I went for a walk one evening, it was in the springtime, and I saw this pigeon. He was really close, and he was eyeballing me, and then he flew closer to me. He's on one leg, he's like a flamingo, because one of his legs is clearly really severely damaged. And again, I'm like, well, okay, it's a pigeon, and it's adorable, and, you know, when you're, I don't know, like in pain, and, you know, I've been suffering. Like, the wildlife begins to take on extra meaning, living things take on extra meaning. And, you know, it was really beautiful.
When I talk about Brian, it's not just about Brian the person, it's also about Brian the writer. He writes like he speaks, especially in this book, which he literally spoke by dictation.
I would lie in bed and I would tell myself the next part of the story. So when the next day came and it was time to talk in the computer, I remembered the words to the sentences. I remembered exactly how I told it in my head. So I was able to capture this without having to write at all.
He has such awe for the world that you can't help but feeling that same awe. And even when you're not around him, you're just, wow.
The headache that waxes and wanes in intensity is like the moon Elle loves so much, but it has never once gone away. When I look back at its inception, I can't believe that it was 14 months before I found Two-Step, or he found me. When I think back on that time, I honestly don't understand how I lived without him. There was more pain than there is now, and I remember all the questions from the doctors and therapists. Have you thought about hurting yourself? And I never knew how to answer that question. I just told the truth, not in any sudden way, I'd say, but I would add, I do think, however, that there may be a time when it will be what is best for me.
And I was trying to get Two-Step to release to the wild. He was most comfortable standing on my head, because that's where it's safest. I wasn't looking for attention, but I was a guy standing under a bridge with a pigeon on his head.